Here's how you guys should manage your $1.4 billion after we all win the Powerball tonight. So, how do you manage it? So, the first thing you guys are going to realize is you're not getting $1.4 billion. By the time you pay taxes, you're probably going to be left with, honestly, close around about $378 million. So, not very good, but that's still a great jump. The first step is to assemble a team. Like, you're going to want to send pretty much create the Avengers of money. You're going to want a tax attorney, you're going to want a financial advisor, wealth manager, an estate planner, and an accountant for like future and ongoing tax filings. All right, step 2, you're going to want to protect your money. You don't want to be that 80% that, goes broke after you win. So you want to put some of that money in a trust or an LLC to keep it private, but more importantly, to have liability. And after that, you're obviously going to want to have a huge emergency fund just in case something happens. All right, the next thing is you're going to want to invest. Now, when it comes with investing, people don't realize, when you invest that amount of money, you could live off the dividends of that and be still in like the top 1% of 1%ers. So, you could invest into stocks, real estate, bonds, treasuries, CDs, like for like low risk. But what's crazy is that a modest 5%, annual return on $378 million, you're still making about $20 million a year in interest, which is crazy. So without touching the principal, you could live on about $20 million. I think I could live on $20 million a year. After that is to manage your lifestyle. This is why people go broke, is because they make all this money, they don't invest it, they don't live off only the $20 million a year, and they spend more than they can afford. If you think you win $1.4 billion, I'm going out and I'm buying yachts and planes, but you can't do that with $20 million. You can burn through it really, really quick, to be honest with you, if you have a very high lifestyle. So limit those purchases. After that, you're going to have friends and family that you've never talked to come out of the woodworks essentially to ask for money. Here's a little rule that I always would think of when I talk about this with my wife is, if somebody doesn't wish me happy birthday, they're not getting money. What that means is, if you don't know when my birthday is, you have no right to be asking for money. So that's what I would recommend doing. So follow, and maybe one of us will win. I don't know. We'll see. Take care, guys.